Welcome back to minute 78 of Dr. No. My name is Brian.
And my name is Christian.
And this is the podcast that takes the longest running, most smooth, suave, debonair spy franchise there is and shakes it out 1 minute at a time. Never stirred. This is Bond.
Minute Bond.
And Mr. Christian, what happened in this minute?
I couldn't hear all of the dialogue, but the two guys in the hazmat suits have Bond kick his gun towards them, and I think they tell the girl to stay where she is.
Yeah.
And he walks forward with his hands together. They handcuff him. So it looks like they just want him, right?
I guess this is such a fucking weird minute.
Yeah. And
I don't get why Honey and James don't have bullets in between their eyes by the end of this minute.
And I don't know why he starts walking back towards her.
Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, we didn't point out that in the last minute they told him to drop his gun, and then they told him to kick it away. But also, if you're having Honey stay back there, like if they get distracted enough, she could grab the gun.
Yeah.
And he starts walking back, and they shoot near his foot, like real close.
Yeah.
And he stops.
And they say, "Sorry, I don't have flowers for you," right?
Let me see the subtitles.
Is he's obviously talking to the Honey.
Yeah, it's weird because like he says, "All right, let's go," and then he says, "Hey, you," which I thought he meant Honey, but no. Then he says, "Hey, you" again to Bond as he's turning away, and then he says, "Where are you going?" So the whole time he was talking to Bond, and he shoots close, and then the other guy says, "Sorry, we don't have any flowers for you. Come on, let's go." Yeah,
and I don't know what the guy in the hazmat suit says to Honey when she gets close to them, but he grabs her arm and she puts up a better fight than the guy in the fucking river earlier.
Oh yeah. Oh, he says, "Give me that knife."
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ! And he like starts choking her a bit. Bond comes back to hit him.
Yeah.
They take the gun. They have like a pole or something between them, and they start dragging him.
Yeah.
And she goes up and says, like, "Leave him alone," and hits them too, but they don't grab her.
Yeah.
Technically, like, they're like, "All right, well, you're coming along."
She's like an annoying fly that they're like, "All right, get the fuck out of here. Stop following me."
This is so weird. Also, like, when they cuffed Bond, which you let them do, fair enough. They've got a machine gun pointing at him. Then after they cuff him, then they kind of awkwardly exchange the gun between them. Which, why? Who cares who's holding the gun? Like, is the only reason the guy wasn't the guy who he passes the gun to, the guy he passes the gun to wasn't holding the gun because he also wanted to handcuff Bond? Like, he just wants to do everything cool?
Well, they both have guns.
They do?
Yeah. It's hard to see. But they both have guns. He gives the gun to the guy to hold while he handcuffs Bond, and then he gives the gun back.
Oh. Okay, never mind. I thought there was one gun between them when they were handcuffing Bond, and he was like, "Well, you're done handcuffing Bond. Here is the gun." Never mind. My bad.
But I think it's the same gun. They use
They all have like the same type of gun between all the soldiers.
Yeah. But they use the gun to put it between the handcuffs and drag him.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Then now I understand why they had something to stick between his cuffs.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is a weird minute.
It is.
Like,
And in the last couple seconds, you see the Dragon tank, rolling in hot. Like it seems to be going way faster
than before. Well,
I know it's different terrain, right?
Yeah.
But it seems to be going pretty fast. And hold on. Does it have one light out?
Does it have what?
One headlight out?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a weird minute. There's no excuse for their behavior as prisoners of war or whatever you want to call it. Like, these are these are somehow the best and worst captors. Because they capture Bond and Honey Rider and kill Quarrel.
Yeah.
And don't get killed themselves. But then once they come out to get them in, like, Bond and Honey get so many hits in. Or at least way more than they should if they're being captured. Like, what the fuck is going on? Just give them the knife. What are you hitting? You're willingly coming, and they're not handcuffing her. They're like, give me your weapon. And then she's like, now I will hit you. It's like, what is... And then Bond defends her, and then she defends Bond. This is a much better case for her being attracted to him. You know, that he is cuffed and comes to defend her, even though he should be shot for doing so.
Mm-hmm.
But that was weird. They gave way too much leniency in that situation. Yeah, they drag Bond a bit, but also she's still allowed to just walk around without cuffs.
Yeah, and why wouldn't they take... I don't know. Why wouldn't they take both of them? It doesn't make any goddamn sense.
I mean, I think they take both of them, but why wouldn't they cuff her?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it looks like they're not taking her. Like, they want her to go back to where she came from. They just want him. But
yeah, that's weird. They never tell her to come. Well, no. They do say come on, and they are pointing their guns at her.
Oh.
But I mean, if they only have one set of cuffs, cuff Bond and Honey together.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll at least make it, you know, even better. Instead of like cuffing his right hand and her left hand, cuff both their right hands. It would make it a bitch to run. You know? Yeah. Like he'd have to have his hand behind her and she'd have to have her hand in front of her and like kind of run directly behind him or vice versa in order to run in a straight line.
You could do one, like his left foot and her right foot ankles.
Or his left foot and her right arm. No. The best version, well, I mean, that would be pretty hilarious. You wouldn't be able to do shit. Yeah. That would be the best version. But realistically, to make it not too much of a hassle, both their left feet. You know? Then she'd have to be like behind him, or probably for Bond's preference, he'd have to be right behind her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Back to front and then walking. They wouldn't be able to really run like true. That. Unless Bond did a great backwards running.
A backwards shimmy escape.
Yeah.
Yeah. Weird minute for sure.
Or maybe cuff their necks together.
Oh, God.
Hey, that would literally be the best version.
All right.
Because then, you know, Bond couldn't make an excuse for them kissing because the thing is solid in between. There'd be enough space where they wouldn't be able to kiss.
What do you think is going to happen next?
I don't know. I got no more guesses. Everything goes in a direction I don't expect because I think this is the kind of movie, and it's kind of cool that this is the case. This is the kind of movie you get when there's a blank slate to the formula. You know,
I think because
no one's ironed out the kinks.
Yeah.
You know, no one else can be like, no, this other movie did it better. This other franchise, you can't. This is the franchise movie.
Yeah.
So
I think just because it's ridiculous and it would be funny, I think the next minute it's gonna be daylight again. It's gonna be fucking daytime.
I don't know.
Not. We'll see.
I'm excited to get into it.
Yeah, me too. All right, let's watch the next minute. My name is Christian.
My name is Brian. Watch the minutes on Instagram at Bond Minute Bond.
And that was money.
Every penny of it. What time did you say you have to leave? All right, let's just stop here. I forgot to record this last audio on Adobe Audition.